In the world of software development, rubber duck debugging is a well-loved method that programmers use to solve complex problems. The concept is pretty simple but effective. When a developer has a bug or problem in their application, they explain the software code line by line to a rubber duck, in the hopes of finding the problem by verbalizing their thought process. While it might seem odd, it actually does work, and during my 10+ years as a software engineer, this quirky method has helped me solve many frustrating problems. The term rubber duck debugging originates from the book The Pragmatic Programmer by Andrew Hunt and David Thomas. While the concept is rooted in software development, its application extends far beyond coding and can help solve a wide range of problems in everyday life and provide a unique way to work through those challenges. For example, imagine you're trying to decide on whether to accept a new job offer or stay with your current employer. You're weighing the pros and the cons, but can't seem to make up your mind. Traditionally, you might have gone to a friend or family member who would have given you some advice on what to do. Another way to get through this question is to grab a rubber duck and start explaining the situation to it. You can begin by outlining the benefits of the new job, say better salary, more interesting projects, and a shorter commute. Then you can discuss the advantages of your current job security, familiarity with the team, and upcoming opportunities for advancements. As you articulate these points out loud to the rubber duck, you might start to realize what's truly important to you. Perhaps the excitement of a new challenge outweighs the comfort of the familiar. By the end of your conversation with the duck, you've not only laid out all the factors clearly, but you've also discovered your own priorities, leading you to a decision that feels right. You don't have to use a rubber duck. It can be any stuffed animal, or in fact, any objects around you. For example, your mouse, flower vase, or coffee cup. You can also use your pet cat or dog, but you might get distracted with them, so perhaps some silent, inanimate toy object is still best. But the main thing is to explain everything to the object as though you're explaining it to someone who knows nothing about the problem. So why is this technique effective? Well, firstly, speaking out loud slows us down and changes how we think. While our brain zips through thoughts at about 800 words per minute, we only speak at about 120 words per minute. This slower pace lets us break problems into smaller pieces, revealing new patterns and perspectives that we might have missed when thinking at full speed. Secondly, talking out loud keeps our focus sharp. It prevents our mind from wandering and helps keep us focused on just one thing at a time. Research even shows that saying something out loud, like the word chair, boosts our awareness and brain activities related to that object more than just thinking about it. Third, explaining a problem out loud deepens our understanding of it. This is the phenomenon known as the protege effect. When we try to teach a concept to someone else, we engage more thoroughly with that material, which prompts us to verify our explanations and pay close attention to the details. Finally, when we're too close to a problem, it's so easy to get lost in the details or stuck on some incorrect assumption. By verbally walking through each step of the problem and explaining it to someone else, we can uncover previously overlooked aspects and reduce our biases. This helps us see the bigger picture and find solutions more effectively. At its core, the rubber duck technique is about articulating and clarifying our thoughts, which can reveal solutions and insights we might not have discovered internally. This can be really effective for personal development and solving everyday challenges. One example is using a rubber duck for self-reflection, where voicing your concerns and ambitions can transform those murky thoughts into clear, actionable insights. This process is similar to journaling, but it offers a unique advantage in that you get immediate auditory feedback, and this can encourage you to heed your own counseling. If you're in a moment of creative stagnation, articulating your muddled ideas to a rubber duck can help untangle them. You can use the rubber duck as a sounding board to throw ideas out, which can help clarify your creative vision, but also spark some new insights and directions. Moreover, honing your communication skills through practice with the rubber duck can sharpen your ability to convey those thoughts with clarity and confidence. And rehearsing a speech with the rubber duck can help reduce the anxiety on the day and ensure that your ideas make the impact that you intended. The rubber duck also serves as an excellent learning aid, embodying the Feynman technique. By explaining complex subjects to it, you're compelled to simplify and clarify, thus deepening your own understanding and uncovering any gaps in your knowledge. Decision making also benefits from consulting a rubber duck. Laying out your dilemma to this inanimate confidant can structure your thoughts, reduce bias, and help shine a path to perhaps a more well-considered choice. When facing potential conflicts, rehearsing your approach with a rubber duck can help refine your strategy and emotions. And this can help create more effective communication and resolution by encouraging empathy and perspective taking. Incorporating the 3 whys technique alongside the rubber duck can push your problem solving to another level. This method involves asking why 3 times to peel back the layers of a problem and get to the root of its cause. By combining this with the rubber duck method, you're not only articulating what you're thinking, but also challenging yourself to dive deeper into understanding the underlying issue. Here's how it can unfold. First, begin by stating the problem to the rubber duck and ask, why is this happening? This first question aims to identify the immediate cause of your issue. For example, if you're feeling stressed about an upcoming project, your first answer might be because you have a tight deadline. After addressing the first why, ask again, why is this the cause? This question digs a bit deeper, uncovering the underlying factors. Following the previous example, the second reason might reveal that the tight deadline is due to taking on too much work all at once. The final why aims to get to the root of the problem. Asking, why did I take on too much work, might lead you to realize that you have trouble saying no to requests or that you're overestimating your capacity. You can also play the role of a rubber duck if another person asks you for help on a particular problem. For example, a friend comes to you feeling stuck, deciding whether to start a side business in addition to their full-time job. They're overwhelmed by the potential risk and workload. Instead of rushing in to give them advice, take on the role of the rubber duck. Ask them to walk you through their thought process, the risks, the pros and cons, and what they're feeling about each option. As they lay out their situation, they'll probably start to see the answers for themselves. They might realize what's truly important to them or spot some detail that's overlooked. And in the end, they might give you a big thank you, even though all you did was listen and ask a few guiding questions. So please give the rubber duck method a go, and don't forget to come back and leave comments on how it went. Or perhaps you've already tried it and have some interesting stories, or found it doesn't work for you. Either way, I would love to hear about it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later.